I want to share with you something that didn't happen overnight, but it has happened significantly enough in a short amount of time that I want to let you know about it. Bonjour. Good morning. Yes, I'm still practicing because Paris is coming. Excuse me. I have my morning voice. But I wanted to jump up here right quick because when I find something that is really, really good, I like to share it. Let's see, I like to share it. And so while I was in the bathroom getting ready, I wanted to go on and share it because I had just used it and I felt my skin and I was like, you know what? My skin is so much better than it was. My poofery. My skin is so much better than it was. And so I really do need to share with my redefining my 60s audience and the others of you who listen to me from time to time. I want to share with you something that didn't happen overnight, but it has happened significantly enough in a short amount of time that I want to let you know about it. How many of you out there, as you're getting older, you notice certain skin issues happening? Mine has been hyperpigmentation. I didn't know what it was at first. I actually thought I was developing some kind of rosacea or some kind of other irritant on my cheeks. And so I tried a variety of different things, thinking that's what it was. And it wasn't until I was doing a deeper dive on certain products and the ingredients that were in those products that I sent a picture of my cheeks to none other than AI and said, what is this? And it started talking about different things that it could be. It said that it was a rosacea, that it looked like my skin had been distressed. I had distressed skin where the protective barrier had been eroded, possibly by me using products that were too strong, or products that over exfoliated my skin. And it started listing some of those things that over exfoliate, using a steamer, which I had used on my skin, using actually African black soap. The African black soap is a natural exfoliant. And I was using it on my skin every day, thinking I was doing right by my skin. And so I realized, I was using the right things, but using them too often because I didn't understand what benefit they were bringing to my skin. And so my skin was distressed, and I noticed hyperpigmentation to the point, y'all, that it was like my skin was kind of feeling rough to the touch. So one of the protocols it encouraged me to initiate was something that would be kinder to my skin, be gentler to my skin, that would help it to heal and all of that. Now, other things about me that you probably would not know is sometimes when I would have like certain little skin things, like I was having my skin started dulling. So here I go, traipsing off and buying vitamin C serum, or my skin was starting to age and I was trying to boost cell regeneration. So I went out and bought this contraption where you could actually hypoderm your skin from home. And while those things just probably are fine in the hands of people who know how to rightly divide the information, know how to look at their skin and know exactly what it needed, which was not me, you can do more damage to what's already happening to your skin, not knowing it. And I have to raise my hand because I have done so many different things. I mean, when I had acne as a child, I used a pumice stone on my skin, trying to help with that. It's a wonder my skin looks this good, some of the things that I have done to my skin over the years. But anyway, I digress. What I have noticed is with me no longer using all these different products that treat different things, probably not treating them, not using them in the right way, or the timing of them not being right, because my skin needed a break from all those things. It didn't need me to continue to use those things. And so to restore my skin barrier, so that my skin was back to being healthy again, I have used 3 products that I have noticed over the last week that my skin on my cheeks is getting softer and feeling more like skin. Like today, it feels absolutely like skin. And I'm noticing that my tone of my skin is naturally evening out without me having to do a whole lot to it. So if I've got your attention, these are the 3 products that I use. The first one is Vearnon Cream Gentle Facial Cleanser. This right here, I use twice a day. Now, you would think because I have combination oily skin that something this gentle would not be what I needed. But surprisingly, it has been a game changer. It's gluten-free. It's non-comedogenic. It's free of dyes, free of fragrance, free of masking fragrance, free of lanolin, free of parabens, and free of formaldehyde releasers. It is dermatologist tested for sensitive skin, and it passes the green, like safe for your skin test. It is really, really good. And so using this product twice a day has been a game changer. And using this product, because one of the things that even though I have combination oily skin, I still need to hydrate and moisturize my skin. And you would think this product would bring on more skin blemishes and so forth because of it being deeply moisturizing, but quite the opposite. And it's been this right here. This is a staple. This is a staple. La Roche-Posay, the Double Repair Face Moisturizer, has been, oh my God, a game changer for me. Unique to this product is what is it in it that makes it really stand out among the rest of them? I'll just have to read what's on the back. This dual action soothing moisturizer with a high concentration of La Roche-Posay prebiotic thermal water, ceramide 3, niacinamide, and glycerin helps to replenish initial moisture for up to 48 hours, restore skin's natural protective barrier. That's what I needed, for my skin's natural protective barrier to be restored. Its skin's natural barrier helps protect against potentially harmful aggressors. A weakened skin barrier can contribute to visible or invisible signs of skin sensitivity, such as dryness, roughness, redness, or tightness. And I was going through all of those things with my skin, to the point that I thought I was developing rosacea. Okay? And I'm so glad I didn't go to a dermatologist and get some kind of product that really was an overkill for something that was really could be reversed. So this product too, use this twice a day. And what has been the product that has accelerated my skin softening, and I want you to know, y'all, it is summertime where the heat is heating, We've been in the 90s, fluctuating between the 80s and the hundreds. So it has been hot outside. Now, granted, I have not been going out in the sun a lot because that can age your skin and that can exacerbate any underlying problems that you're having with your skin as well. But back to what I was saying. The third thing that I do that seals the moisture in is this product right here. And you can get it from anywhere. It is 100% sweet oil. Now, there are different oils that I've heard that are great for your skin, but what I like about this 100% pure natural sweet oil is it's lightweight. It's lightweight because, like I said, I'm combination oily. Even at my age of 66, my skin is still combination oily. And there are some spots that can be a little drier, like around my mouth can be a little bit drier. But for the most part, my skin is combination oily. So using heavy oils tended to cause me to have whiteheads develop, or little small bumps on my face, where my pores were just covered too much. But with this sweet oil, just a little bit of it, I rub it in my hand, I rub it on my face and on my neck. And I want you to know it has been the game changer with actually accelerating, softening my cheeks. I mean, I use it in the morning and I use it at night. And it has been such a game changer. Now, every now and then, I don't use it as often since I found that the sweet oil, my skin tends to be responding more quickly to the sweet oil than it has been responding to this product. This product is a skin serum. And even though AI said this would accelerate my skin barrier healing, I have found that maybe it does. I don't know. But I've noticed that what has restored the softness so that my skin on my face feels soft all over has been that sweet oil. Because I was using this, and to be honest with you, I did not really notice that much that it was really doing that much. Now, it might have been. Like I said, I'm not a professional, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, so I can't tell you. But this product does come very highly recommended, though. This product right here. It's called the La Roche-Posay Mila B3 Serum. It's a dark spot corrector, visibly unifying, and clarifying. It also has niacinamides, 10%, and also the thermal spring water. And it has this product called Mesasyl, MelasYl. Can't tell you that much about what that is, but this right here was supposed to accelerate. Let me get more in the light. Can you read that? Okay, that's probably better. Yeah, there you go. This right here. I was told it would accelerate the healing of my hyperpigmentation. To be honest with you, I have not been using it a lot. I was using it more so at nighttime. And for a while, because using this and a moisturizer was just too much, I was just using this. I'd wash my face and just put this on. No moisturizer, because it was just causing my skin to start showing whiteheads. And I did notice this was very helpful. My skin wasn't tightening, so I knew I was not stripping the oils out of it by using this product by itself. But anyway, that sweet oil, however, has been the product that I've seen that has truly restored the softness to my cheeks. So the reason I introduced this is because for you, you might need a product like this. And who knows, maybe just me using it a little bit might have helped accelerate to the point that I could switch over to the sweet oil. I don't know. But I do know that I stopped using this for about a week because I kind of use it haphazardly when I think about it, right? But I noticed with the sweet oil, it has truly been what I've noticed that has really restored, general softness. Look at my skin. It is so, look at the suppleness. Look at that. The suppleness to my skin. Sweet oil, supple. And I could not do this to my cheeks. It would not even respond. Can't you see that? Look at that. The suppleness to my cheeks, softness, and this is no makeup, no touch up, me in the morning. Wonderful. Now, if you are going to go out, at least for me, I'm not going to say if you, because it's like I'm talking to you. I'm just sharing with you what works for me, in hopes that maybe something I share might be something you might want to try. Okay? I cannot swear by this for your skin, but for mine, it has truly been helpful to my hyperpigmentation and my pores clogging from too much product, causing my pores to clog and for me to have little white heads developing, okay? Or like little bumps. Okay, now what I do, and I notice that this blends in well. After I do my sweet oil, which my skin loves and absorbs very well, you notice it? It's not greasy. I put just a little bit, do it on my face and my neck, and my skin absorbs it. And you can tell I have a natural glow. My skin does not look greasy or anything. So that lets you know that my skin loves that product. It loves the product. One of the things that before I go outside, and this product I find does not pair well with any products. I've used moisturizers, I've used different products, that this product did not work well with and cause this peeling. You know, you put it on and it starts rolling up and you have to kind of brush the rolls off. So it does not work with everything, but with what I've shown you that I use, this product right here, Super Goop Mineral Matte Screen SPF 40 for my face. This product right here works very, very, very well. And I'm going to show you. Okay? Some people say that when you're going to use a mineral sunscreen, you have to allow time for your moisturizer, your skin to absorb your moisturizer. So they'll tell you, use it 3 to 5 minutes later, try it then. Well, I tried it 3 to 5 minutes later and it still peeled. But what I like about this particular sunscreen is it has a mineral finish and it's a matte, so it does not add more oil over my skin, and it doesn't dull it. But what it just does is it puts a natural protection with SPF 40 over my skin. Now, you can follow up with makeup, and again, all makeup does not pair well with this. Because I no longer use liquid foundation and only use powder type consistency on my face, which is probably part of the reason why it's not peeling, because I don't load a whole lot of stuff on my face. Look, see how it's just kind of going right on in. No, it's not peeling. It's absorbing right on in. And I'm not having to use a little bit. I'm just using just about Let's see if you can see it. Yeah. I'm using about just a little squirt on different areas of my skin. Just putting it on my skin. To protect my skin when I go outdoors. And then I put this on my neck too, because sometimes people forget their neck. And the truth of the matter is, when you get in your 60s, your neck starts aging. You start seeing the real signs of aging, and maybe for you it started happening earlier. But I start seeing the signs of aging, and I'm like, well, you know what? I can't stop it, but I can slow it down. So I put on my neck. I put it on my neck. And I also, if I'm going to wear a top, and in the summertime, usually my tops are open around this part of my body, I put it here too, so that I don't end up exposing this part to harmful sun radiation. And also what it also does is it brings the same matte, especially if I decide I don't want to wear makeup, it brings the same matte. You see how that is all even? It makes all of it uniform. Because you don't want to put a highly moisturizing or glowing SPF product here and then your face be matte. It just don't go. I've always wanted my skin to look like it all was uniform. So if I use a glowing product on my face, then I'll use the glowing product here so that it all looks the same. But one of the things that I really hate to see is when somebody's facial makeup is lighter than the rest of their body, or it's glowing here and they don't have the same glow. At least it's in this part, which is the part that people are going to see. I like it to be uniform. I like it to be uniform. I like my face to be lighter than the rest of me. I don't want it to be darker. It can have a glow in certain places, but I want it to look like all this skin goes together. Like all this skin belongs to one person. But anyway, look at this. No peeling. Look at how clean that is. No peeling at all. No peeling. Just make sure it rubs in. And it feels great. You don't even feel it on. And the suppleness is still there. So that's what I want to share with you. I know that skin can be challenging because it feels like sometimes every day, well, not every day. No, that's a little bit dramatic, Suzette. But every season seems to bring on some kind of a challenge. And especially if you go from the mild summers that we used to have to us having more elevated heat, I tell you, you can go through a day that's in the 70s and in tomorrow it can be in the hundreds. This is some weird, wacky weather. So developing a habit of wearing sunscreen is something that I've had to just behave myself to. And this little Super Goop product has been very helpful. Even sometimes when I'm getting ready, I'll just go on and put it on my shoulders and on my arms. That way I don't get in the car and say, oh my God, I forgot to put sunscreen on. And you know how the sun comes through your windows of your cars and it just heats your arm up. And when it starts heating my arm, I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had put sunscreen on. So I'm learning how. I'm developing the habit of putting sunscreen on. First thing, do my face, sunscreen here, sunscreen on my arms, right? And again, I'll use this product on my arms too. Because what have I said? I don't want to put a product on the rest of my body that gives me this wonderful, pretty glow, and then my face is matte. Or it's a different kind of glow. I've learned people will say, well, you can always use a makeup that makes you glow. But if it's a different glow than what you have on this part of your body, it still looks mismatched. So if I'm going to have this part of me glowing a certain way, then I want my face to glow in the same way without looking greasy. And that takes trial and error. But with this, what I like about this is let me go on, and this works for me because I'm an oily girl. So when I wear this and I go out in the sun, my whole body looks like it gets sun exposure in the same way. And if I get a little bit of a glow here, then the glow is going to translate to here too. And there are face products that I might use, or in the past might have used, that would give me a glow here. And I put it here too, because I want what? My glow to match. I do. Otherwise, to me, it just matte here, glow here. Just don't go. But anyway, I digress. That's just my little soapbox. Do you, boo. Do you. If you think different, just do you. But just to review, this product, cleansing, followed by this product, moisturizing. No, I don't use a toner every day. And if I've worn heavy makeup, I might use a toner to help get more of the deeper impurities out. But I don't use a toner in my daily skin regimen. And then following up with sweet oil. And if you have any special if you have any dark spots or other issues, skin issues, and you want to accelerate it, I've used this product. It hasn't worsened it. Not at all. It hasn't worsened it. I had to stop pairing with other products because I was noticing it was clogging my pores. If I used this with the moisturizer, it was clogging my pores and I was ending up with whiteheads. So I had to use this product by itself at night because during the day you need something with sunscreen in it. And that does not pair well. That serum does not pair well with a mineral sunscreen, in my humble opinion. But anyway, that I want to share that because it has been a game changer. Usually my skin worsens or has, no, my skin has more challenges during the summer months. And this summer, despite us having crazy crazy weather, actually, but yet my skin, especially over this week, it's like it's just settling out, and it's saying you're done good because my hyperpigmentation is disappearing. I can just see my skin looking more and more like skin. This had kind of like darkened a little bit. Look at how it's just clearing up. Look at that. So I had to stop and share with you. So if there are any products that you're using that are really being helpful, Don't just put your product in the comments. Put your skin regimen. What do you do? Because sometimes people will say, this product worked for me. But they don't tell you, well, I use this to cleanse and I use this to, you know what I'm saying? They don't tell you what their skincare routine is. You buy the product and you notice it's not working well with the products that you use for your skin. So I think when I introduce a product, I need to introduce it in the context of how I use it. Right? So if you have anything to share that below. I love comments. I love them. I read them myself. I read the comments. Yeah, I read the comments, so I welcome you to comment. And if you like this video and some of the other videos that I've done, I ask for you to, when you look at my other skincare and makeup videos, look at the timestamp, because this one is the most current one. I've gone through a journey. So make sure you check the timestamp and keep that in mind when you are reviewing it, and the time of year. Oftentimes I'll tell you, this is what I'm doing in the summer. This is what I'm doing in the winter. This is what I'm dealing with in my winter skin. This is what I'm dealing with in my summer skin. So that you realize I usually adopt a different regimen. My skin requires a different regimen based on what season, whether it's in the warm months or in the cool months. I usually have to kind of adjust my skincare and my makeup. I have to adjust it depending on the seasons. So keep that in mind when you're looking at my other videos on skincare and makeup, things like that. Trying to think what else did I want to tell you all. Yeah. Don't go outside without a sunscreen. Whether the sunscreen is in your moisturizer, I like to do it separately because I like my moisturizer to do double duty. So I'd rather use the moisturizer day and night and then use a separate product. Like this right here is like a skin primer. It's like a facial, well, it's not even a primer. It's just for your face. It's just SPF for your face, for your face. It's not even a primer. However, it can be a primer because it mattes. It has a matte finish, which is usually such a great template for then putting makeup on. Great template. It's like my skin is at a perfect pH balance. My skin is primed for me now to put makeup on. And again, like I said to you, I don't use liquid makeup, so I don't know how that matte screen would work with a liquid makeup. Sometimes you have to match products with products. This is a mineral matte screen. My makeup is a, let me show it to you. Instead of using liquid, this is just an add-on. I use a powder foundation. Let's see if I can. There, here we go. You see it? You can read it. Can you read that? There you go. Somebody told me, put your hand behind it. And I am, but I still can't see it. There you go. There you go. Can you see that? Tarte. I use this Tarte. It's Amazonian Clay Blurring Powder Foundation. This right here. This right here has been the healthiest powder I have used on my skin. Because usually when I use powder, my skin will itch. I guess it's because the powder, I don't know what the product's in the powder, or it's extra drying, or I don't know. But usually when I use powder straight way without some kind of a buffer or barrier, my skin will itch. But with this product right here, whether I use the matte SPF or whether I use a primer at all, I don't really need a primer with this product. But whether I use a primer or I don't use a primer, this product right here is something about this Amazonian clay that my skin loves. And it's just, I just take a clean cotton wedge, put that on, put it into my skin, finish with a little finishing spray, and it is beautiful. But no, I don't even have to. My skin looks so nice that I don't even have to put any of that on unless I just want to. And sometimes I put it on because it will make the bags under my eyes less noticeable. You know, it just kind of blurs out some of these little signs of aging that I don't mind them being there, but if it kind of blurred a little bit, and sometimes I have to do this right here to help my bag stop bagging. And this is a little technique too, y'all. Put your finger here and just gently roll it up. Can help depuff the bags under your eyes. Those first in the morning, just woke up bags under your eyes. Doing this right here. See, it helps. You can see how it's already kind of flattened mine out a little bit. And the good thing about it is if you can get it to flatten a little bit, you can put concealer on it to kind of camouflage this right here if you want to. For me, my relationship with concealers is on again, off again. So I like just, because I don't like it to look caked up around my eyes. So I tend to not put a whole lot on my eyes. I don't like that caked up look. Because sometimes you can use concealers, right? And somebody might say, well, you're using them wrong. But sometimes you can use concealers and it makes you look older than just letting your eyes do what they do. Now, when I get older, maybe in my 80s, I'll have a whole different testimony. But for right now, doing this right here. And then I'll just put my powder on it. That's really all I need to do. So, that's it. If you have any questions, again, I am not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. I am not a skincare professional. I am just a woman, a 66-year-old woman who is trying to resolve these skin issues in the most natural way to help support my body in doing what my body does, work for me. So, and I've always been a proponent of the belief that if you give your body what it needs, it'll work for you and not against you. And so I think that using safe, gentle products has truly helped me. I have seen less oil production. That when in the evenings when I get home, I don't look greasy. And it's probably because of using the products in the right way, layering in the right way is very, very important. You have to do products in the right order, use them in the right way for them to work well. And it has been a trial and error for me, especially in my 60s. It has been in these 60s. It's like past, when I hit 65, now that I'm 66, it has really been a little bit more challenging to find the right combination of products, the right formulary, if you will, to help my skin. But even looking at my skin now, it looks amazing. And I don't have any makeup on at all. I'm not using a filter. I'm not touching up. This is just my regular bathroom lighting. And when I lean in, where you can really see, I can tell a difference. Sure, I got a little bit of discoloration here, but as far as the suppleness, the hyperpigmentation, sure, I got uneven skin tone, some areas that maybe that B3 dark spots can work on. And natural, little moles, little things. That's just part of aging. But my skin feels like skin is soft, is supple, no hard lines. It doesn't feel leathery. It isn't dull. Even using a mineral matte screen that has a little bit of that tint in it. And it's not even my shade. It's just got a little bit of a tint, a little beige tint to it. And usually for dark skin tones, when you use that, it makes you like you have a white mask on your face. But for my skin, not at all. Not at all. So that's it. I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to get off here. But I'd love to hear from you. And like I said, if you like what you see here, please please share, please subscribe. And if you really find this very helpful, hype it up, hype it up. And that way other people who are in our age group can see it, can see themselves represented, and can hear of products that they might not have thought about that used together can really elevate their skin. My thing is, no, we can't stop the aging process, but we certainly can slow it down, can't we? Or slow down the effects of it, the appearance of it. We can certainly slow that down. So, yeah. So, that's it. And I'll finish getting dressed, get me some breakfast, and hope you have a great day.